I'll say it again. I don't care what Runmei said to you, but there's no chance we're shutting down the simulated universe.
Herta, I've made my decision. Question. What have we invested into this project? Hundreds of system hours, the resources of an entire planet, and the most advanced tech. And what have we gotten in return? Unknowns, confusion, and a series of errors. In the beginning, we defined the simulated universe as a miniature world that could be used to discover the traces of the eons. But now, it's become something far removed from its—
The simulated universe is bound to make errors. You said that yourself, and that's—
I adore the vast amount of knowledge, but I cannot accept that the simulated universe remains— Herta, think about it. How many surprises has this project given you? And how many disappointments?
The simulated universe never disappointed me. You are what disappoints me, Scroolum. Do you really think of yourself as someone so exceptionally amazing? Right now?
Herta, I don't mean to question you, nor do I just want to give more room for knowledge and inspiration to grow freely.
That's enough. Leave if you don't want to be part of this. Go tell the other two yourself. Oh, and take your— I can go find Adrian Taylor, or the red-nosed old man from Epsilon, or even the Intelligentsia Guild. Scroolum, we've known each other for a long time. You're nothing but a piece of ice-cold metal.
My apologies, madam. This all started with me. I was the one that brought up the request to end our academic collaboration. Well, don't get me wrong, however, we have our differences when it comes down to our long-term vision for the future. Deep down, I want to continue to believe in Herta. The question is whether one should end a collaboration that— Are you worried about her mental state? Thank you for the humor. It is good for— The emotions of organic life are like tides. It is my fault for not noticing the trajectory of the moon. Let Herta be— As for the simulated universe, if that's the reason you're here— Search. Bonfire in the depths of the woods. A lone stone sword. That is a love letter a Galaxy Ranger has written for the universe. Young madam, it is a planet made of data and symbols. The edges of reality and illusion are blurred in— An ether cartridge is a chip that Panklordian hackers use to edit reality. The way— It's a recording of the hacker's life and proof of their existence. The one on the space station— He became a Galaxy Ranger by accident and spent many long years traveling among the stars. He encountered countless— Many of the records and details recorded therein are beyond the knowledge of even the IPC and the Intelligentsia Guild. Yes, no need to worry, my friend. The cartridge— It's, as I said, it is a very important reference for the simulated universe. Herta was probably impulsive and added the cartridge into the simulation without telling anyone, resulting in the— I understand your concern. If the individual in question did indeed try to— As such, please allow me to offer my limited abilities to assist you with your— As you already know, the simulated universe will— Yes, this is the last chance to— By way of apology for shutting down the simulated universe, this is my recommendation. Please take— Well, madam. Take your time.
Did you hear that? I was so scared I couldn't the simulated universe? Shut down? Wait. This isn't my fault, is it? If I'd been able to... Things... this is terrible. I feel... Still, beating myself up all the time won't help either. Having heard what Mr. Scroolum said, you're entering the simulated universe to continue the I'm afraid I won't be able to accompany you. I'll be helping Mr. Scroolum monitor the system's internal data flow. Anyway, I'll be cheering.
Well, madam. Very well. I will be sending you into the simulated universe using this will help us quickly locate the cartridge in the vast sea of data. Young madam, are you all? You are now inside the data link of the ether cartridge. Hacker? Oh, conclusion. That is a holographic record that the simulated universe has created. You were right. The enemy's invasion has spread to the deepest parts of the simulated universe. Young madam, please stay still.
Hey, you! Why are you staring at me?
I initiated the simulation flow. This is just a record of the past. Please listen and don't interrupt her.
First off, I'm not obsessed with it. On Pанклорда, the stories of the cartridge are no different. Secondly, it's not some kind of video game cartridge. It's an ether cartridge. It's the second pair. Do you understand what that actually means? With that cartridge, if a guy went to a movie premiere and bought some mixed popcorn, you'd be able to. Lastly, I'm gonna say it again. I'm not obsessed with it. Alright, let's get going. We have to move quickly. This place is different.
It is safe to assume that two people entered the simulated. Interesting. You are now taking the point of view of the companion. She will react to your.
You took the bait. Time for a buzz. You took the bait.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Hide.
Fork in the road. Wanna pick one first? Give your beloved.
Technically, she is asking her companion to choose.
Wrong choice. The correct answer. What? Why won't you believe me? Told you, it's the right side, the right. Not what we're... Why would Herta put something like this inside the simulated? Never mind, I miscalculated.
She's actually on the correct path. She just needs to continue a little further. I trust that she too will realize this. What has happened is destined to happen again. Stellaron Hunter, Silver Wolf. We fought against one another before. In Herta's words, there was no... It was more like a test than a duel. She would attack, and I would defend. Neither of us gave it our all. I never thought our next meeting would take place under these circumstances.
What the? This was the right way all along.
Seems like we can now continue.
Oh, back to the space station again. You took the bait. Time for a buzz.
What a headache.
One. You took the bait. Time for a buzz.
So you are afraid of me. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Finally, almost there. There's even a miniature Herta over here. Eesh. A little narcissistic, isn't she? I was planning on adding a mustache for her, but the spray didn't work. The entire...
She's talking about that portrait in the elevator room, no? Herta commission. That's correct. The ether cartridge data is in the next room. Yes, that incongruous feeling. She came for the Stellaron, but showed a strong interest in the curios. I must admit, this feels less like a chase. I recall a story about Pанклорда. It is said that graffiti is a special kind of symbol, whether it be for competition or for joy. They leave a trail in the places they visit. One symbol after... And would this ongoing affair not be part of such an endeavor? In which case, let us...
One. Trickier to craft. This is double speed. Time for a buzz.
Stay back, Clara.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
That'll take more than medicine. Nap time.
I'm not afraid of you.
Annihilate.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora. I need to be brave.
Eliminating Frown. Mission command.
Look, we found it. The ether cartridge. There is an unwelcome third party. If what we are seeing constitutes past images of Silver Wolf, then for her to have made it this far, I believe that she was indeed able to hack into Herta's office. After all, even the best hacker wouldn't be able to find a specified target in the vast ocean.
Unless she had someone. You want to explain it to her first?
The final results are on the display table, young madam. Take a closer look, if you will. I'm sorry. Herta forbade me from disclosing any information beforehand. She made clear, however, the way I see it, the most important elements were dedication and sincerity. You've guessed correctly. The person that stands before you is to not. She left herself a back door in the office, performed a proxy hack. I must say, she really is a masterful actor. Well then, were you Miss Silver Wolf?
Huh. You knew it all along. I knew it would be hard to fool you. All that talk you were spouting along the way was meant for me, wasn't it?
It is a joy and an honor to have the opportunity to face off against you once again. Herta said that this cartridge would be...
So, the business about shutting down the universe and the argument with Herta was all just an act? You did all that to...
That is up to you to interpret. Herta and I have always been frank with one another. Miss Silver Wolf is truly a talented hacker. Not only did she calculate everything ahead of time, news of my sudden visit to the space station was probably the only uncontrollable variable in her plan. And with my arrival came the nightmare of shutting down the simulated universe. That would have ruined her plans and all her preparations. You now know everything.
Everything? No. You're wrong about the most important. You think I came here out of desperation, but I've been bursting with excitement this whole time. Do you know how happy I was when you showed up, Screw? I haven't had the thrill of a formidable opponent in such a long time. The Legion is nothing but a bunch of cavemen, and the eyepiece reality is nothing but a game. But what's the point of a game if it can't make you happy? An invitation letter and a challenge letter were...
You're confident you'll be able to get out of this in one piece.
That's right. And I'm bringing this with me.
Oh, a copy. You completed it while...
Why else would I entertain so much small talk? You're not the only one stalling for time. I'm guessing that Herta is hiding in a corner somewhere trying to pull off a reverse hack, and I'm looking forward to it. How do you plan on stopping me this time? Are you going to turn the simulated universe into a black box? Or are you going to work with the IPC and put together a cross-galactic and so long-awaited result will finally be determined? There will only be one victor today.
My apologies, Miss Silver Wolf, but none of what you are hoping for will be happening.
Huh? Leave? But why? Aren't you trying to catch me?
Your creativity has proven interesting. However, I have nothing to do with your quarrel with the space station. Ergo, I won't stop.
I'm gonna leave with this cartridge then.
That's just a duplicate. Correction, not only is the one in your possession a duplicate, but so is the one here. The real curio was transferred elsewhere at the very beginning.
What if I attack the space station again?
It would have nothing to do with me. But I must warn you, it is likely that...
Then what if I were to destroy the
I'm sorry, but that simply isn't possible. Ether editing isn't capable of destroying an entire...
What is the point of this then? You guys went out of your way to put together this trap.
That's right. This way, the game that you so carefully orchestrated is now pointless, is it not? There's no point in a game. Silver Wolf, I know what you're after. The IPC's shackles won't be able to hold you, and jail is but another game to...
How boring.
However, Herta felt that this would be too easy on you, and wanted to add something of her own. And that is why, in this very moment, she has reverse-hacked you and located all your interastral network accounts. A total of 76 accounts. How would it be if the IPC were to freeze all of them? Including all of your game...
What? Hey, hold on a minute.
And she logged out. How hasty. Games are always fun in the eyes of a child, but to an adult, it's about time we were on our...
A flawless victory. Hope you got a glimpse. Make sure you I couldn't care less about what happened with the space station. I already notified someone at the IPC to freeze all her accounts.
Thank you, young madam. Do you have any other questions regarding this incident? If you are referring to the back doors Silver Wolf left behind, don't worry. The space station is not as fragile as you think. Please, ask. Certainly not. Although Madam Herta and I have our differences in terms of research direct. On the contrary, I plan on staying here for a while to see up close. A medium rare kettle steak, salt-baked Kalia lemongrass. All I need is energy. The form that I would never forsake the delights of the culinary world in the interests of efficiency. Well, young madam, our destination may differ, but there are still countless opportunities.
So, the reason Madame Herta wanted me to continue the investigation was to learn. She said I did. Can you believe it? I've just been acknowledged by Madame Herta. I don't have to worry about being fired anymore.
This chapter has come to a conclusion. Come,
It's gone. It's all gone. They seriously left nothing behind. They went too far this time. Too far.
All right. Stop with the tantrum.
I am not throwing a tantrum.
Uh-huh. Anyway, what are you gonna do now, huh? Hack an IPC?
If it were just 1 or 2 accounts, sure. I kind of overdid it this time. I lost basically.
What, you're going alone? That's the IPC's headquarters.
Yep, just me.
I probably won't be able to. I'm in Elio's next script.
Oh, right. That story.
I hope you have a good time in Pierpoint as well.
Don't worry. I've already got an idea. You see that cloud diner just 2 kilometers from here? A few temps from the building material logistics.
Getting a move on already? I would have thought you'd at least want to spend some time.
I told you. I'm not upset. There's fun to be had along the way. A game is a game, and that's all there is to it.